once I get it up and running.
You going back to work?
All right, thank you for joining our Streamholio Live today. This is Ben with Streamholio. Really appreciate it. We got 22 players that are going to be playing in this Streamholio event. Want to say a big thank you to one of our big sponsors and a guy that helps us out a ton. That is Cornhole Central. Greg Barr. If you're ever looking for some place to play or you need equipment, check out Cornhole Central. They are great. I'm going to also show you guys how to run a Streamholio tournament if you guys ever decide to do one yourself. Here I've made a tournament called Streamholio, and you just set it up like you normally would. And admin here, you're going to get a code on the top left.
There wasn't much to choose
get
from.
that code out to everybody. So I'm going to go.
Yeah, they did, but I didn't know what he wanted, so I just.
When I do, you're going to go to this streamholio.com, and when you go to streamholio.com, you can enter in the game code. You enter it in.
There's two meat pies I got stored open.
So let's do this. Now you have your scoreboard, and it'll live score. So if you watch on here, when I go up on this scoreboard here, oh, it's unassigned now because I have to start the tournament. I'm going to go ahead and put this tournament. Okay. Notice I
normally
to get everybody on here. There we go. Now I'm on here, and I can score up. And you can notice whenever I score up there, it will update on the admin that I'm using. So then when I get up to, let's say I've thrown all 4 rounds that I throw, all 4 frames, and I score a 19, I hit this lock button. Notice on the screen, it'll turn that red. That's how I know that as an admin, I'm ready to submit this game. So that's how I run a Streamholio tournament. It's super easy. All my players have it. Speaking of players, let's go check out our players today. We have 22 players. We got our Brady Bunch team here, and we're pretty much ready to go. How you guys doing out there?
Good.
There we go. I'm going to go ahead and take this YouTube update or put it on our Facebook page, Streamholio Live. So if you guys want to take a look at it after we're done with the tournament, feel free to take a look. And other than that, we're ready to go. We're going to be doing a Robin, Rise, and what did I call this? Shine, Streamholio. There we go. If you guys want to check it out, I just put it on the group. We're going to be doing a 2-game round robin into a double elimination. To show you guys our group. If you guys want to check out your screen, make sure that you are on my list of players. And we'll start this tournament.
I'll be able to hear him from here though, because I'm.
Go ahead and check out your screen. We're going to start the tournament. All of your Streamholio scoreboards should flip over to your name. And I'm filling the courts as we speak. Oh, look at that. Travis versus
we can
Vincent
barely
right
hear
off the
him.
bat.
We can barely hear him.
Father-son tournament. We got Dirty Bag Don versus Hollywood on court 1. You guys can see the screen. You guys are set. You're ready to play. We're going to go ahead and start round 1.
I don't know. I mean, that's my only. That's probably the only option.
We are live.
Corona going live. Corona going live.
Go ahead and throw your first round.
Connor going live. Crack your screen again.
Going live. Everybody go live. Vincent versus Travis.
Logging off. Just say leave and then come back.
Go, Jeremy Allen. And I don't know if you can hear me, but go for it. You're ready. Ian, you're cutting out. Feedback. Oh, come on, Ian. Dean, when you're ready, go ahead and throw, Dean.
Ben, can you see Edward's screen?
Yep.
Yeah, I know that's what I'm fixing to do.
I saw you a second ago. There. Nope.
Yeah, it's all black right now on my side.
Yeah, I don't know where you. Nope, you got to turn it on. Here, I can request to turn it on. Start video.
Okay, there we go.
There you are.
There we go. We're back in it.
You're in. Now
I'm
we
going live.
We lost Ian here. Let me get Ian back. All right, we're good to go. Everybody should be throwing. Brad Wilson, where you at? Go get your bags and start throwing, Brad.
I'm throwing. Hold on.
All right. Go. Everybody looks good. Florentino's throwing. I like it.
It's all around the hole.
Vince is in a sweater.
It started right now.
That's
Barely.
gonna hinder him.
All
Oh,
right, we
shit,
got it.
are you serious? I got to throw against Ian first? What the hell?
It's better to get it out of the way, Brad.
Okay, so I'll lose 2 games in a row. I appreciate the hell out of that.
All right. Well, we're up and running. We got Ken out in New Jersey. So we got
All
some
right, yes.
New Jersey. We got Georgia. We got Northern California. I think we got Idaho in here today. We're pretty much covering the state. Or we're covering the country. Figure out my geography soon here. Hey, David in Compton, if you can get your camera down a little bit so we can see the hole a little better, David in Compton. Just kind of tilt it down just a notch. There you go. Perfect. Oh, a little higher. Perfect. That's good. All right, Ian, when you're ready, go ahead and start throwing, Ian.
All right. We're going live then.
All right. Everybody's throwing. We're on round 1. Here we go. I already got some scores coming in. That's awesome. Look at this. Everybody using the Streamholio. Makes it easy for me. I just sit here and watch the scores go up. We got a good one between Eric, Bruce, and Dean. They're off by 1 point. Dean's got 18. Eric's got 17. A little bit of a horse race. Jason Sell is off to start moving at a good clip. He's already into round 2. Either had one really good round
Ben,
or a really bad one,
what was
or
it?
2 decent rounds.
What was the game code again? Mine backed me out of it.
No problem, Connor. You ready? 9 510 70.
Well, I got 51070. What was the first 3?
319.
Okay. Gotcha.
There you go. All right, we're up and running. We got Steve Corona's playing. Brad and Ian haven't entered a score yet, but this will be interesting. I'm sure Brad will take an early lead.
Oh, yeah. How about 9 points in the first frame?
There you go. What's Ian at? Let's see what Ian comes back with.
40.
Everybody's using Streamholio. It's amazing. I absolutely love it. Oh, Ian's coming in. He's putting it into his Streamholio device.
Bruce,
He's got 11. Look at Brad. You're only down by 2.
Bruce must not be here.
Bruce is not here, although I do love Bruce. I wish he was here.
Oh, yeah. You gotta love Bruce.
Today I got my Dirty Bags hat on, one of the most iconic logos you'll see in cornhole. I love those guys down at Dirty Bags in San Diego. They do a ton of stuff for the cornhole community. Lots of design work, merchandise. They got a couple of pros out there that rep their stuff. But another cool sweater that was sent to me by the Next Level Cornhole guys. They're also in California, just north of San Diego. They play an amazing venue. Huge soccer field. I think there's like 50. Hey, John Albert will know how many soccer fields there are over in Norco. Maybe he'll let us know. He's on the other side of his board throwing right now, but once he gets back, we'll ask him how many soccer fields there are over there. Let's see here. We got everybody playing. I think I might have lost a feed here. Let me see here. Did we lose Ian again? Ian, did we lose you? No, Justin Carpenter. That's who we lost. Carpenter, get your feedback over here.
Sorry, my phone's at 10%. I'm gonna have to go switch my phone out.
All right. Well, go ahead and throw over this round, and then get your low battery keep popping on.
Yeah, that's what did it.
Ian is now doing a lot better in his second round than he did in his first. We got Justin Carpenter already locked in with the score. He threw
Let's
really
see if my wife will use her phone.
I got a 9.
We got Logan. Logan's in with a good score. Connor is a little bit behind because he had to reset his Streamholio. He'll get it up there and going. Eric, Bruce, and Dean are still neck and neck. Eddie Vallejo, we got a black screen. David Dill, we got a black screen. You get your guys back, Eddie and David. There you go, Eddie. You're good.
Okay.
You're good, Eddie. David Dill, if we can get your feet back. All right. It looks like David Dill still hasn't submitted yet, but we need him to get his feet there. Oh, did we just lose him?
And what's the name of this one?
It's Rise and Shine, Streamholio. There's David Dill. We got him back. David Dill is in round 3. You done, David? Oh, he's still throwing. He's on the other side throwing. Here we go. Oh, here we go. We got our first final. Dirty Bag Don takes down Hollywood, 57-52. Don must not have started at the mimosas. Oh, he does have his mimosas. Good. There, Don. All right, those scores are starting to lock in. Love that. Makes it easy for me. John Albert was going to go down even after throwing a 68. Florentino throws a 71. That's incredible. Florentino, are you done there? You locked it and then unlocked it. Are done. Okay. There we go. Admit that 71. Nice job. Jason Bond with the 75 takes down Justin Carpenter.
Good job, Jason.
No, Jason throwing a good one. Steve Corona wins 65 over James Wilson, 48, 65-48. Throwing there. We got some scores coming in and locking. Let's see how that Eric Bruce versus Dean. Oh, it ended up with Dean on top, 59-57. They were neck and neck all 4 rounds. That was a good one to watch. Good throwing, guys. Lost popping in and out on me here. Let's see who we lost.
You got 9 and 5.
We're missing somebody. I'll figure out who in a second. Hey, John Albert. Eddie Vallejo takes down Jeremy Allen, 59-50. Up, Eddie. We got Vincent taking down his dad. Vince wins 57-44. We got Ken. And help me out with your last name again.
Winneck.
Yep. Just like it's spelled. All right, Ken Winneck beats David Lope 60-49. Don't worry, Connor. Just hit that middle, that button that says lock.
Okay. Gotcha.
There you go. You hit the lock button. It turns red over here. Logan takes down Connor 67-37. And we got Ian. Oh my God, Ian! You almost lost to Brad. I mean, Brad, almost beat me. I don't know how I should say it. 54-51. There's one more bag in the hole.
You never had your car.
Good deal. I got a black screen on you. Can you get your screen back? And if you're done, hit that lock button in the middle.
You won 56-54.
Good deal. I need you to hit that lock button. You won 56-54. If I can get a screen back, that'd be great. Dill. I need you, David. We need you to get your. Can you hear me, David Dill? Hello. Can you hear me? Got David Dill. Just need him to.
On it.
There you are, David. Done at 56, David?
Got 50.
All right, David Dill, we need you back. Otherwise, we're going to have to cut you out. Let's get you back on here, David.
Okay.
There you are, David. All right, hey, can you hit that lock button on your scoreboard, David? It's in red. You got to hit the lock button in the middle. David Dill. I need you. Oh, there you go. He hits the lock button. He wins 56-54 over Grayson Sell. Let me go ahead and show you guys the leaderboard. Look at your screens.
Start the next round.
We're going to be starting the next round here in 2 seconds. I'm going to show you the leaderboard. We got Jason Bond in first with the 75. That means that he might win 10%. Whoever throws the highest round is going to get the 10% of the winnings. We're only paying out first through third today. And there's a leaderboard. We're going to head into round 2. Go ahead and watch the screen. I'm going to unpause the game, and I'm going to hit that advanced game button, and we're going to get everybody set back up. We got Connor versus Ian versus Logan. It's going to be a good one. Let's see who Florentino's going to play. Oh, Florentino, Jason Bell. Be a rough one.
I'm live.
Boards are set. I'm going to go ahead and get back to the Brady Bunch here. You guys can see the board, see who you're playing. So let's get throwing. All right, round 2, everybody. We're heading into round 2.
Corona going live.
Going live.
And I lost the screen again. Can you invite to start?
Yeah, you're
Edward.
black again, Eddie. Let's see if we can get you back on here.
Dean going live.
For some reason, Eddie. All right, going live. Everybody should be
Yeah.
going live. Round 2. Doing a good little clip here. Takes about 8 minutes, 10 minutes to get through a round. If we can get Eddie to back. We got David Dill back. Now
Okay.
we got Eddie. Eddie's good to go. Let's see how he can do in this second round. You can move up.
Ingo Mob.
All right, here we go. We're moving along nicely. Got my Streamholio set up here. Looking at the score already. With Jason is the first one to enter a score. He's like, oh my God, I've got hardware to sell. I got to get this done. I didn't know hardware was essential employees, but okay.
We're going live.
Going live. Justin Carpenter. I love it. All right, Justin Carpenter's already got his first round in a monster 18 for his first round. And Wilson with the 19 on the first round.
Bro, I had 6 in and 1 just.
You're a morning time player. That's the problem. You've been playing at the wrong time. Well, maybe there's a dark horse in this matchup here with Wilson. Maybe this is what we needed. He needed Gale Force wins in the day. All right, we got Don Cornelius down in San Diego. Beautiful day in San Diego. We've got beautiful days everywhere. Jason Bond has his dog shaking its butt in the screen. Another dog for Jason. I think he's got 15 dogs up there. Let's see how Hollywood's doing. He's got a long shot cornhole board. That's me. I make long shot board. We got John Albert up there with an 8 square feet board. Made by Jason Knibel down here in Southern California. Great set of boards. He makes them out of his garage. It's good quality when they get their own tools out and make those boards. Let's see here. Who else? What else we got? David Dill. Eddie keeps popping in and out. Eddie's got looks like a set of OVC boards, I would say. There you go. Some nice little slide.
No, original.
Oh, original. That's Ray out in Arizona. One of the nicest guys in cornhole.
Yes.
If you ever get the chance to sit down and have a beer with Ray out with the original cornhall, you're a lucky person. Connor,
yeah,
we
he's
lost
a
your
great
feed.
guy.
If we can get your feedback, Connor. Connor, let's get your thing back going here. All right, Connor, we lost you. Oh, look at that. Dirty Bag Don, you're already in. You threw all 4 right before everybody. First one to finish here. Where is he? Don, you lightning speed there, huh? Oh, well, unlock it. Is it locked? There you go. Okay. All right. Don't touch it. Don't break it. There we go. Much better. I was gonna say Don is done with everybody else on round 2. Got a lot of 30s here. Let's check the leaderboard, or let's check the scoreboard here. We got any close games going on? It's pretty much a blowout, it looks like. Oh, here we go. Dean versus Jason Bond. Dean versus Jason Bond. 6 points separating them. Oh, Ian versus Connor. Connor is about 2 points away from Ian at this moment. Let's see if Connor can catch up.
20 points?
And his screen keeps popping in and out. It looks like Connor's okay now. There we go. And it looks like, oh, Connor's up by 8 on Ian, but let's check and see what Eddie Vallejo.
Hey, Ben.
Yep.
I keep, Ben, this is Edward. I keep hearing like a doorbell and it goes black on me.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what that is. Is it like your maybe
I
do
gotta-
not disturb? Is it your phone?
It might be my front door. I don't know.
Oh, maybe like your ring. You have a
The
ring.
ring, yeah.
Tell people, is it your back door? Is it you throwing a bag?
I hope it's not my back door.
All right, we got Travis and Vince. The first round they had to go up against each other. Let's see who Vince has this round. Vince is one of our better players. Oh, it's Hollywood. 2 players that live up in the Bay Area. So they've actually probably seen each other in a live match. Let's see which one can win the virtual side of it. Vince versus Hollywood. Right now, Vince is up by 4. He's at 36. We've got Hollywood at 32. Hollywood puts in his third round of 39. I don't know what Vince is after his third. We'll see. We'll take a look at that again. But we do have that good match between Dean and Jason. Dean is up or down by 1, 49 to 50. They're both on the fourth and final rounds. Brad Wilson must have eaten his Wheaties this morning because he's in the 50s. I don't know what is going on.
Bro.
Jason Sell locked in early as usual. One of the quicker players out here when it comes to the Streamholio match. He does all business. Back and forth, back and forth. Throw those back, score those rounds, get it done. He's going to have a tough time against Florentino. He is a winner, a champion for the CCA Streamholio that we did on Tuesday. Florentino was throwing 80s. I think he might even have gotten into the 90s with one of his rounds. Just straight fire. Oh, here we go. We got our first one in. It was that good match between Dean and Jason. Dean is going to take that one 55 to 60 for Jason Bond. That's going to be good for Dean heading into this double elimination playoff after our seeding round. Right. This thing. What's going on here? There we go. Connor lost to Ian. Ian took it 66-65. That's going to give Ian a win heading into the finals. Ken Winnick, I said it correct.
Yes, you did.
This is John Albert. John Albert wins it 67-46. John Albert never answered how many soccer fields there are in Northville. Carpenter was 61 over 50 for David Dill.
I know.
David Dill, we lost your feed again, but that's all right. We got your score, 61-50. Justin Carpenter with the win. We got Jeremy Allen beating Don Dirty Bags by 2, 55-53. That was a good match. Tino ended up taking down Jason Sell with a 72 to 67. Jason Sell falls on that. Got a very close match decided by 1. Eric Bruce took out James Wilson. 1. That was a good one. This is an interesting one. Eddie Vallejo got a 76 and Logan got a 67. So only 9 points difference, but a very good match nonetheless. Got Travis is still throwing. Finn's still throwing. Brad Wilson's locked in with a 58, which looks like it might be David Loeb. Got a 28 now. Let's check in with David and see where he's at.
Wow, really?
David Loeb. David Loeb. Good go, David. Jason Bond. Florentino. There's Dean. There's David Loeb. Okay, he's in our top left. David, are you done? Got one more round, it looks like. No, he's just walking away. He's got a kid on a bicycle. I think he's done. Oh, he is done. He already submitted it. I'm not paying attention over online. All right, it's Brad Wilson taking that down, 58-38. Congratulations, Brad Wilson. All right, we're just waiting on Vince and Travis. We got Hollywood in with 69. Vince, I think, has a 69 as well. Right on that? Vince, hit that lock button if you're done. He hasn't locked in yet. Okay, Travis has locked in. Steve Corona beating Travis 74-51. And we have Vince locking in at 69. That means that Vince versus Hollywood is a tie game, 69-69. Those two probably play live against each other. Streamholio, they're going to tie each other. All right, let's take a look at this leaderboard. Everybody go and take a look at your screen. I'm going to share my screen so that way you can see it. Here we go. We got Florentino in first place with the 143. That last round against Jason Still is really going to push him up. We got Steve Corona from Brews and Reviews. He's up in second place, followed by Eddie, and then Dean, and then Ian, and then Vince. Ian and Vince stacked right up against each other, 5th and 6th. Both are Kid Wonders. I think Ian's the Kid Wonder. We're going to need a nickname for Vince here. All right, and then followed by John Albert, Jason Bond, Logan, and Justin to round out the top 10. Everybody go to watch. We're going to create this bracket. It's going to be a double elimination. We got 22 players heading in. We're not going to do best of 3, but if you guys like best of 3, you can always do it through Scoreholio. Here's our our players here, they are seeded based off of the round robin. That's how easy it is to run a tournament through Scoreholio. All I got to do is click the create bracket button, and just like magic, the system will make our bracket for us. Here's our bracket. You can see it right here. I'm going to go ahead and click this display button and click the dashboard button so it looks a little bit cleaner for everybody to see. We got 22 players here, but we have a couple people with the bye, so we'll have 8 games going to start it off. Our first circle down here, if you guys watch these circles moving, all you have to do is click on them, and that'll freeze it on a screen. I'm going to go ahead and freeze it when it gets to the upper bracket, and that'll show us everybody that's playing here. So we have Jeremy versus Hollywood, Jason Bond versus Logan, Brad Wilson versus Travis, Dirty Bag Don versus
Travis.
Connor, Ken Winnick versus Jason Sell, John Albert versus Justin, David Dill versus James, and Eric Bruce versus David Lope. That's round 1 of the double elimination. Everybody else, you got to buy. Good luck. Go ahead and start throwing.
Going live.
Bracket, we are going
Hey, going live. Good luck, Brad.
Here we go. We are back to our Brady Bunch.
Connor going live.
Thank you, Connor. Appreciate it. Good luck. Got everybody here, all 22 players.
Hey, Ben, this is Edward. I lost the audio for a minute. Am I up?
Eddie Vallejo has a bye. You'll be playing the winner of David Dill versus James Wilson. Go to practice if you want. I'll let you know when you're up.
Sounds good.
All right, we're about 25 minutes into this tournament. We've already played 2 rounds. We're heading into our double elimination. First time I personally have done a double elimination with Streamholio. We'll see how long it takes. But I think we're moving at a pretty good clip. The beauty of this
Yeah, we are.
system. Everybody's got Streamholio. It makes it much easier.
Absolutely.
It makes it fun for me. I get something to talk about because I can watch your guys' score up in real time. And we already got some scores coming in. Jason Bond with a good first round. John Albert with a better first round. He's playing Justin Carpenter. Justin's really going to have to step it up if he's going to be able to win this. Don't like saying the scores out loud whenever we're in the double elimination playoff bracket because it can change how you play the game. If you know that your partner threw a 22 or a 21 and you are up, you can kind of maybe get more aggressive and try to push your bags in. But by not knowing the score of your opponent, you've got to kind of play your own game and hope for the best. So that's why we have everybody play at the same time. We don't go one at a time because it'll give an advantage to the other player. You got to kind of play your game, hope for the best. But you know what? Go for that airmail drag. You know, just because if you're playing somebody that's really good, they're probably doing the same thing. We got Jeremy Allen versus Hollywood. I'll tell you right now, that's a close match. About 17 points separated, but Hollywood's already thrown his second round. Got a good one between Ken Winnick and Jason. They're separated by a point right now, so that's a tight one. David Dill versus James could be very close as well. We're seeded out pretty well for the first 2 rounds. I think that's the big. Looks like March Madness over here. Well, we're out of March. A little April showers, I guess. April showers bring May flowers. Is that the same?
We've had like a gazillion gallons of rain here in Georgia.
Oh, that's good. Send some out to California. We can always use some.
Holy shit.
Right.
Enough rain.
Down to a couple of them are already on their 3rd round, which is going to move a lot of these people forward. Somebody that's got a bye, I'll go ahead and let you know when you're up and ready to go. If you are following along on the Scoreholio app, you can go to your tournaments tab. From the tournaments tab, go to the top right and change your distance to all. By changing your distance to all, you'll see every tournament in the nation. You type in Rise and Shine in the search, you'll see this tournament that we're live streaming right now. And you can follow along on the bracket. We're into the playoffs. We did a 2-game single game round robin to seed this double elimination. And I think we did a pretty good job, even though we have some really close matches. So 16 seed versus 17 seed, Jeremy Allen versus Hollywood. Close right now. So that's going to be interesting. The 8-9 seed, Jason Bond versus Logan. That's another close. we got a lot of good seeds going here, good games going. Interesting to see who Florentino, our number 1 seed, has to play first. Hollywood and Jeremy are really good players, so it's not going to be a cakewalk for Florentino's first round. He's going to have to actually play a pretty solid round, I think, to be able to move forward. As we get forward in this double elimination, we have some really strong players out there that'll make for some very interesting matches. John Albert and Justin Carpenter are coming in close. John's got him just come back. Everybody is thrown, so that's good news. Not waiting on anybody. We're moving this thing right along. We got everybody on the screen, and nobody's screens are black. We're moving at a nice little clip here. We haven't had anybody do the Zoom dropping that's been going around on the news. Really interesting. Oh, is Ken Neck is he locked in? Ken's not. He's gathering his bags, putting in his score. He's playing Jason Sell. They got a close match going. Eric Bruce looks like he's tabulating his score. Although David Loeb, there's David. Yeah, he's on round 2.
Yes, Brad, STV, the last round.
There's Brad. Back to your old form, huh?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay, well, you're still in the 50s, Brad. I mean, it's not bad.
Dude, I've been averaging like 12 or 15.
Did you hit the lock button?
Yeah.
Did? Let's see here. Oh, you know what? I'm on the wrong screen. Who's running this thing around here? All right, here we go. Now I see it. Okay, we got John Albert beats Justin Carpenter. John Albert 73, Justin Carpenter 65. Good win, John. All right, that's our first game in the books. Both of them hit that lock button, made it easy for me.
Sponsored by Smirnoff and St. Pete Cornhole.
Love it. St. Pete Cornhole, they have those lighted boards, right?
Yes, sir.
Connor Peach takes out Dirty Bag Don. Connor Peach 65, Dirty Bag Don 58.
Tino's playing outside.
That means Ian, you're up. Connor, you're up. Ian and Connor, go ahead and throw. Going live. We got Travis Frisch lost to Brad Wilson. Brad Wilson 50. Travis Frisch 43.
No, I had 144. I just wouldn't let me go that high.
How many? You threw 10 frames? All right, we got Dean. Dean, you're playing against Brad Wilson. Dean and Brad, go ahead and start throwing. Dean and Brad. Jason Bond took down Logan. Jason Bond 73. Logan 64.
Is Florentino up?
What's that?
Florentino ready?
No, we're waiting on Jeremy Allen, Florentino. 1 second.
Okay.
All right, we got David Dill. He lost to James Wilson. James Wilson wins 63 to 50. James Wilson's going to move forward. He's going to be playing Eddie Vallejo. Eddie Vallejo, you're up.
Oh, man.
Eddie versus here we go. Wilson. James Wilson, Eddie Vallejo. Go ahead and start throwing. All right. Have more scores coming in. Ken Winneck is almost done. Looks like Jeremy Allen's done. Jeremy's got to lock in his score for us. We lost Jason Bond's feed, but he's okay. He's not playing right now, so we don't need him. All right, Jeremy Allen went 66 to 62 over Hollywood. That's going to drop Hollywood into the lower bracket. Jeremy Allen versus Florentino. Florentino, go live. You're ready to throw.
Hey.
Florentino versus Jeremy Allen. Go ahead and start throwing, guys.
Jeremy going live. Hey, Ben.
Yeah.
Hey, this is Eric.
Yeah.
On mine, I shorted myself 10.
Eric Bruce, you can unlock it and then change it
That's
and then relock it.
Oh, okay.
And David Lope is putting in his final score. He's going to lock it in. And Eric Bruce is going to lock his in right about. Oh, we got Ken Winneck loses to Jason Sell. Jason Sell with the 72 over Ken Winneck 68.
Yep,
Move
close.
Jason Sell forward to play Steve Corona. Jason Sell, Steve Corona, you guys are up. Go ahead and start throwing, Steve Corona. You should
Going
be
live, going live.
live. I love it. Eric Bruce takes down David Lope. Eric Bruce is going to move forward. He threw a 69 to David Lope's 34. All right, that means that we got Bruce versus Vince. Vince Frisch, you're up.
All right.
Vince Frisch.
All right, good luck, man.
Florentino. Okay, Florentino's throwing. You're throwing, Florentino. We need you to start.
Can I start right now? Okay, I'll start right now.
Cool, thank you. Jeremy Allen, make sure you're throwing as well. Jeremy Allen. Somebody else throwing. Vince and Eric Bruce, you guys are up. We're waiting for a couple of people to drop into this lower bracket. When we start dropping into the lower bracket, we'll get those people going. Right now, we're in the second upper bracket. Moving at a nice little clip here. A little break here and show the bracket. You can see it. Let's see, check in on some scores. Jeremy Allen's already got a monster first round. Let's see if Florentino can hang. I told you guys Florentino was not going to have a cakewalk in this first round that he throws. Both Jeremy Allen and Hollywood are good players. He's going to have to stay consistent. We got Dean versus Brad. Dean's got a slight lead on Brad, but Brad is throwing well today. Corona and Jason are separated by 1. That's a good match. We got Ian and Connor. Ian and Connor, 25-27, so they're separated by 2. It's going to be a good one to watch. I really want to see the Ian versus Vincent matchup, but they are on opposite ends of the bracket. So unless they meet the finals, or at least the finals of the upper bracket, we're not going to see them anytime soon playing each other. It's kind of a bummer. That's what everybody wanted to see, the big matchup between the kids. We got Kid Wonder. He's out in Louisiana. Then if you look at it, we got that's Ian, the Kid Wonder from Louisiana. And then we got Vince. Vince without a nickname. I'm gonna have to come up with something. He's up in the PCC, the Bay Area. Maybe the Bay Area bomber sounds kind of like a terrorist, so we can't really call him that. But something along those lines. Let's see here. We got some good matches.
Yeah.
Vince versus Eric Bruce. Vince is up by 2. Eric's going to have to start pushing, I think. He's going to have to start getting a little more aggressive if he's going to take down the kid. I don't know. We're going to have to figure out a name for this for Vince. I'm going to Victory Vince. Vince Victory.
He's winning 41-34 right now.
Yeah, we got Cell up over Corona. Corona seems to know what's going on over there. I like it. He's very aware. Paying attention. Florentino is throwing well as usual, so he might be able to keep up with Jeremy Allen. Kid Wonder's submitting his score. Kid Wonder's in. Got a great score by Connor. Let's check out with Connor. Connor's putting in his 3rd round, Connor?
I'm done. I'm submitting now.
Oh, he's submitting now. So we're going to see if he was able to keep up with Ian. He submits at a 54. So Ian's going to win 67-54 and move forward in the bracket. That's going to drop Connor down to the lower bracket. But I have a feeling we're going to see Connor again here soon because Connor's been throwing well all day. Actually, get our first lower bracket matchup between Connor Peach and David Lope. David Lope going to throw when you're ready. I don't know if we got to get you off the kit bouncer in order to throw. No, he's not on the bouncer.
Hey, Ben, can you hear me?
Connor Peach. Yeah, somebody talking to me?
Yeah, I'm sorry. This is Eric. I need to reach under and pull those bags. I'm stacked up, so I want to watch me drop.
I'll be right back, Ben. I'm switch phones out again.
All right. No problem, Justin. Okay, let's see. We got some more scores to submit. Dean is going to take down Brad Wilson, 64-39. Congratulations, Dean.
Connor going live.
Thank you, Connor. And we got David going live. So you guys are good. We're going to submit this Dean versus Brad. That's going to drop Brad to the lower bracket. I have a feeling Brad has played in the lower bracket before in some tournaments.
Yeah, not my first rodeo.
We got Brad Wilson versus David Dill. When you guys are ready, go ahead and start throwing. Brad Wilson versus David Dill.
Not only am I a member, I'm the president.
And we got Dean versus Ian. Dean versus Ian in the upper bracket. Our first, what would you call it? Quarterfinal versus Dean versus Ian. Dean versus Ian. Go ahead and start throwing when you guys are ready.
Ian going
It's been
live.
hot today. Dean has been throwing really, really well. James Wilson locked in. We're waiting for Eddie Vallejo to lock his in. He's doing it right now, it looks like. He's got a 79. Eddie takes down James Wilson. Eddie's got a 79. James Wilson with the 61. Going to go live. Thank you, Ian. He's going to move Eddie Vallejo forward. James Wilson's going to drop down, but he's been throwing well too. James Wilson versus Travis Frisch. James Wilson, Travis Frisch. You're ready. Go for it. Any more? So we got Jeremy Allen with a great round against the number 1 seed Florentino. Florentino's throwing his last round. He needs 12 to be able to take down Jeremy. It looks like he's already got it. Let's see. Count them up, Florentino. You've got 4 on the board. 2, 3, 4 in. 20 over there, Florentino.
I have my last round was I had a 62 and then a 13.
Oh, nice. So that's what, 75?
75.
75. He beats Jeremy Allen by 1. Woo! Great round, Florentino. That's about as close as it could get. Well, it literally is as close as it without time. So we got Florentino with the 75 over Jeremy Allen. That's going to move Florentino forward. Jeremy Allen's going to drop down to the lower bracket. But that means that Florentino's playing Jason Bond. Jason Bond, go ahead and start throwing. All right, we got Steve Corona and Jason Sell locked in. Jason Sell takes down Steve Corona, 73-65. That means we're going to have Jason Sell versus John Albert, 2 Santa Clarita Valley SCV cornhole players going head-to-head, 2 of our best out here.
Good luck, John.
We met up 1,000 times.
Good luck, buddy.
Let's see how they do Streamholio-wise. Good luck, guys. We got Steve Corona versus Hollywood. Hollywood versus Steve Corona. Go ahead and start throwing when you're ready. Jeremy Allen versus Ken Winneck. Jeremy Allen versus Ken Winneck. You guys go ahead and start throwing. Sure, James Wilson and Travis Frisch are going. I think that they already got going, but we got Steve Corona in Hollywood. That's going to be a good one. A little NorCal versus SoCal. Funny that one's name is Hollywood, but he lives in Northern California. Figure that one out. Bag Don is still waiting for the loser of 14, which is Vince Frisch versus Eric Bruce. Eric Bruce, have you finished? Where's Eric? Oh, Eric's throwing his last round, it looks like. Throws that bag off. Right there. Picks it up on the left. Once Eric Bruce is done. Oh, he drags that in. Great airmail by Eric. This is probably going to take Vince out. I think this could take Vince and drop him into the lower bracket. That means that Vince will be going up against Don. Dirty bag Don versus Vince, it looks like right now. Let's see what Eric puts in. Got to lock in his score. Let's count him up.
Fucking kidding me?
1, 2 on board. 1, 2, 3, 4 in the hole. That's 12, 14 for Eric Bruce. 14 plus 65 is going to be a 79. Am I right there, Eric? 79?
Yeah, that was my best game yet.
We got 79 to 74. Eric Bruce is going to take down Vince. Vince is going to have to drop down to the lower bracket to play against Don. Go ahead and lock that in for me, Eric. There we go.
Yeah,
perfect. All right.
Oh, man,
So we
that was
got
a great-
Vince versus Don. Vince versus Don. Go ahead and start throwing when you're ready. Vincent Frisch versus Don Cornelius. And, let's see. Vincent's going to have to really run this the lower bracket to be able to see Ian. And we got let's see here. Where was that? Game 14. That means we got Eddie Vallejo versus Eric Bruce. Eddie Vallejo, go ahead and start against Eric Bruce.
All right.
Okay, here we go.
Starting to snow here in Idaho.
It's starting to snow. All right. Well, how does a bag operate in the snow? Does it stick more or does it slide more?
I don't know. I guess we'll find out.
let me know. I'm kind of curious. In my head, I would think it would slide more, but most likely it'll stick, right?
It's not a lot of snow, but it's snowing.
No, we never get snow here. My kids would absolutely go insane if it started snowing. Would love it. All right, we got everybody playing, it looks like. Except for Justin Carpenter, who's waiting for the winner of Steve Corona versus Hollywood. Logan's waiting for the winner of Jeremy Allen versus Ken Winneck. So Logan and Justin are our lone two not playing right now. We're going to get going here soon. We got some things starting to lock in. Dean is done. We're waiting on Ian for that game. Everybody should be throwing unless your names are Justin and Logan. If your names are Justin or Logan, you should not be. Let's see here. We got really good matches. Jason Snell versus John Albert. I'm telling you, if they were live, it would be neck and neck. And it's Streamholio. Separated by 2 points right now. We got Steve Corona versus Hollywood in the lower bracket. Somebody's going to be out of this tournament soon. Looks like David Lope is our first one that we got to say goodbye to. David, thanks for playing. Looks like Connor beat you 54-49. Thanks for playing, David. Hopefully we get you back in another one, huh?
All right, brother. Thank you.
Get on that jumper. Good exercise. All right. Connor will thank you. Thanks again, David. Have a good one, man. Get you in the next one. All right, let's see here. Oh, we got an upper bracket. Ian with not his best round. Ian with a 45. He must have been throwing left-handed. He's trying to get in that lower bracket. He wants to convince, I think.
Oh yeah, he wants to beat me again.
Yeah. We got Dean moving forward. Dean's going to be Dean's throwing really well today. He throws a 70 to beat Ian, who's got a 45. So we're going to have him moving forward. Have Dean moving forward. He's going to be playing the winner of Florentino and Jason Bond. That drops Ian down into the lower bracket, but he's going to have to wait a little bit. Ian, go ahead and warm up because you got 2 games before you play again. So don't even worry about that. You got a little bit of time. They go get a beer, but you're 10 years old, so probably not the best idea. So let's see here. We got Brad Wilson is going to have to say goodbye. David Dill takes out Brad Wilson. David Dill with the 60.
Oh,
Takes
Brad.
down Brad Wilson with the 47. He did have a win today, though, so it's not a complete loss. That means we got Connor Peach and David Dill. Connor Peach and David Dill. Go ahead and start throwing when you're ready. All right.
Hey, my bag is killing me because of all the broken dreams I'm toting around.
I don't know. Is David Lope still around? We got police after him. Oh, another dog over at Jason Bonds.
Connor going live.
All right. Thank you, Connor. David Dill, go ahead and go live. David Dill, you're up. Thank you guys for playing. Let's check in on Jason Sell and John Albert. Jason Sell, they're separated by 1. I mean, it's not going to get any closer than that. I guess a tie would be a little closer than that. We're moving right along with this bracket. If you want to take a look at the bracket, go to Scoreholio.com, click on that tournaments tab and find your Rise and Shine tournament. You'll be able to see the bracket there. I would go over and show you, but we got people playing. I don't want to miss any of the action. So we got Jason Sell and John Albert submitting, and John Albert loses by 3. I think there's going to be some bragging rights with that one. Okay. So we got Jason Sell with 72, John Albert with 69. Jason Sell will be moving forward, which means that we now have dropping down. John Albert's going to be waiting. Winner of a couple of matches. John, you can go ahead and warm up and throw. Same with you, Jason. We're going to be playing the winner of Eddie Vallejo versus Eric Bruce. Eric Bruce is losing that one right now. Florentino wins 72-68 over Jason Bond. Jason Bond almost takes down the #1 seed, but we're going to have to move Florentino forward. We're getting used to that.
Yeah, kill.
Don't really move Florentino down. We got Florentino, Dean. I'm going to hold up on your match, Florentino and Dean. Wait a second. We're going to let the lower bracket kind of catch up. I'll let you guys know when to go.
Jesus.
Oh, here we go. Steve Corona loses to Hollywood with an 83. Hollywood with an 83. That could be our highest round yet, which would be 10% of the pot if it holds. Steve Corona, thank you for playing. Everybody make sure you watch Brews and Reviews take down the Battle of the Big Mouse tomorrow at 12:30 Pacific time. It's on Streamholio Live. It's going to be a good one. Steve Corona, thanks for playing Hollywood. You're moving forward.
See you later, buddy.
Justin Carpenter, Hollywood, you're up. Justin Carpenter in the snow. Good luck. Hollywood.
All right, let's go.
We got James Wilson taking down Travis Frisch. James Wilson with the 56, Travis with the 42. Travis, thanks for coming out. You're going to have to do a little cheerleading for Vince the rest of the day. I guess Travis said that his wife wanted to go hiking today. Somehow he was able to talk her into playing cornhole instead.
Yeah, well, she's going to push him off a cliff later.
I think that means that he's going to be making dinner and doing laundry. We got Jeremy Allen versus Ken Winneck. Jeremy Allen takes down Ken. Ken, our New Jersey player, is out of here. Thanks for playing, Ken.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Next time, make sure that wheel, you want to wheel that thing like 20 feet, not 27. All right, that's going to move Jeremy Allen.
Product placement okay?
Jeremy Allen versus Logan. Jeremy and Logan, go ahead and start playing. I like that Dynasty Hardware, Jason. A little advertisement. I like it.
Product placement, baby.
Jeremy versus Logan. David Dillon. Okay,
Can I show you this?
Yeah, what's up, Justin?
The bag's
Justin.
holding it up. Should I pull it from the bottom?
Yeah, pull from the bottom. It's in. Hollywood with another good round. Hollywood's starting to throw well. Northern California.
Get.
Figured out how to put it on his slope, his driveway, to play that slope. It must be that long shot cornhole board in Hollywood. Okay, what we got going on here? We got Sean. He's locked in over Vince. Vince already has more than Don. So Don's going to be saying goodbye, but Don can hang out with us. I like talking with Don. He's already in his lounge chair. Vince
You don't like talking with me, Ben?
What's that?
You don't like talking with me? That's fine.
I love talking with everybody, man. Who is that? Is that David?
Corona.
Corona, there you are. Corona, how you doing? Where are you? I'm trying to find you on my screen. There you are, Steve. Where are you playing?
Patrick.
Playing
Get away.
at a park that has a basketball court that's all messed up.
No.
It looks good.
Yeah, hell
They
yeah.
need a hammer this
All right,
thing.
Vince is locked in. Vince is going to take down Dirtybag Don. Vince got a 68. Don with a 38. So we're going to move Vince forward. We're holding up the upper bracket so that way the lower bracket can catch up. Because we're it's a double elimination. That's typically what happens, right, Don? So we got Vince versus James. James Wilson versus Vince. Go ahead and start throwing, Vince. James, go ahead and start throwing. We got David Dill should be throwing too. David Dill is at a 44, but for some reason it doesn't seem to be updating. David Dill has, I think, a little bit of a Wi-Fi issue, but we'll figure it out here. Upper bracket, we got Eric Bruce losing to Eddie Vallejo. Eddie Vallejo is going to move forward. Eddie and Jason, you're going to hold off for a second. We're going to let the lower bracket catch up. So Eddie and Jason, don't throw yet. Florentino and Dean, we're not having you throw.
Hey, Jason.
What's up, Eddie?
What's going on, buddy?
Which means that we got to drop Jason. Oh, look at that. We got so Jason, Ian, John Albert, and Eric Bruce are all waiting for their matchups. We got Hollywood versus Justin Carpenter. They're tied up. They're locked up. James and Vince should be starting right about now. Their scores will be coming in soon. Jeremy versus Logan. They're separated by 3. David Dill.
Ben, I'll be right back.
Oh, no problem, Jason. I'll let you know. David Bill is having some sort of Wi-Fi issue, but we'll get him going. He's on round 3 with a 44. I'm paying attention to him. 62.
I'll be back in like 10 minutes. So.
Yeah, no problem. I'll let you know, Jason.
Don't let me walk around my phone.
I can call you.
Did you say Jason has to forfeit because you had to go to work?
Right? Perfect. And it'll be back. We'll let him back in 10 minutes. All right, David Dill, are you done with the 62?
Yes. Lock.
I don't know why it's not updated for yours, but I'll put it in 62 for David Dill. That's going to knock out Connor Peach. David Dill with the 62, Connor Peach with the 50. Connor, thanks for coming out, man. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. I'll be playing some more, so I look forward to it.
Love it, man. Good. We'll see you on the next one. David Dill, Eric Bruce. David Dill, Eric Bruce. You guys are up. David Dill, Eric Bruce. Where's Eric? There he is. Eric, go ahead and throw when you're ready, Eric. David Dill, he's I'm gonna have to have him hit the back button on this. Eric Bruce, can you hear me, Eric? For Rise and Shine, Eric Bruce. I'll let him know. Go ahead, start throwing.
All right, thanks, Ben. I'm gonna get out of this cold.
Hey, no problem. Have a good one. Oh, Justin Carpenter's locked in. Hollywood, we're just waiting for Hollywood. He's putting in his score right now.
Oh shit, man! I just lost my feet to the scoreboard.
Is going up right now. Oh, it looks like Hollywood is going to take out Justin Carpenter 74-64. Justin, go get inside. Beat the cold. Hollywood's moving forward. All right, Hollywood versus Jason Bond. Hollywood versus Jason Bond.
Hey, Ben.
Yep.
This is Eric. I got knocked out of the scoreboard.
Oh, well, hit the back button and go back in.
It won't. I don't have it. It's on my phone.
Well, just go ahead and do it manually and then show it to the screen if you can.
Yep. Okay, I'll do that. Sorry, man.
All good, man. It's not the end of the world. Just make sure we can see your scoreboard.
Okay, I'm gonna put it up someday. I can put it on there.
All right, here we go. So we got Hollywood versus Jason Bond.
Ben,
Hollywood.
Dave Dill here.
What's
My
that?
scoreboard needs reset.
Yeah, David, just hit the back button and go back in. Because I think it's your
Ben,
Wi-Fi.
Dave Dill here. My scoreboard needs reset.
Yeah, I know. Hit the back button on your browser and select your name again and go back in. On your scoreboard, you know, go back on like Google. Just hit the back button and then go back to your name again. I think it's your Wi-Fi in your backyard, isn't that? We lost your feed too, David. You there?
I used to see some of these guys throw in the daytime. Weird.
Right?
David
all you left guys always throwing the daytime.
Logan.
Flag.
Who else? Eric Bruce is always throwing in the dark, dude.
I know, right?
I am
It's
too.
so
I'm
weird to see Eric throwing in the daytime. All right, David Dill, Eric Bruce, going right now.
I'm 70 miles from the freaking Atlantic Ocean.
All right, Logan's locked in. He's got a good score. He's playing against Jeremy Allen. Let's see what Jeremy comes in with. Hollywood and Jason Bond. Jason Bond throws a near perfect round. Great for Jason Bond. David Dill's coming back in. We got a black screen so far. Come on in, David. All right, we got Don Cornelius showing us his dad bod. You could go after that mimosa. All right, Jeremy's locked in. Jeremy loses by 2. Logan 63-61. Jeremy, thanks for coming out and playing.
Thanks, man.
Really appreciate it. And that means that we got Jeremy Allen moving forward, or excuse me, Logan moving forward. John Albert, Logan, you guys are up.
Hey, Ben, Dave Dill here. Could you reset my scoreboard?
Yeah, just hit the back button on it, David, and then just go back in. It's your Wi-Fi on your end.
Oh, I see.
All right, so we got Logan versus John Albert. John Albert seems to have disappeared. Let's see if we can get him back.
I'm here. What do you got?
You're up.
That's all.
John Albert versus Logan. That'll be a good one. And we got James versus Vince. Let's see if Vince is going to. Oh, look at this. If Vince takes this, we'll have the matchup everybody's been waiting for. It'll be Vince versus Ian if Vince takes down James. No, let's see what James can do, though. Let's see if James can play this spoiler. Oh, really?
I'm here.
He's up by quite a bit. Oh, I got a live chat on Streamholio. Let's see what they need. Can you play a singles tournament?
Are we ready yet?
No, I'm gonna. Yeah, we're gonna get you
Okay.
right now.
That's fine.
Now let's get those upper matches going. We got Jason Sell versus Eddie Vallejo. Jason Sell, Eddie Vallejo. Florentino versus Dean. Florentino, Dean, when you're ready, go ahead and start throwing. Florentino, when you're ready.
Good luck, Jason.
You too, brother.
Florentino and Dean. Now, where is Dean? Dill, you have some really bad Wi-Fi over there. Oh, Vince couldn't take down James. We're not going to see the matchup between Ian and Vince because James took him out. James, come on now. Great throwing, though, James. 70-50. Vince, thanks for playing. Go on the hike with your mom. Make her happy. Thanks for coming out, Fish family.
Dean going live.
Is Florentino up yet?
Yeah, Florentino, you're up. Good luck to Florentino. All right, let's see if James can take out Ian and Vince. James is up versus Ian. Ian, you're up. Go for it. Ian versus James. We got Logan versus John Albert. They're already done with round one. We got David Dill versus Eric Bruce. David Dill is up. Eric Bruce is up there. He's going as well. 345 for David Dill. It seems like his Wi-Fi is a little down, but we can at least see his. Luckily, David put a good little setup. Eric Bruce. It's funny. The two people that are having scoreboard troubles are playing this, so worked out perfect there. Let's see. We're starting to head in here.
Ian going down a bit.
All right. Good luck, Ian. Ian's doing down. I'm going to stop my video so that way we can make everything a little bit bigger here. That way everybody can see. As soon as we have more people drop out, I'll hop back in. We got Jason Bond with a good round. He's locked in. Still, I think Hollywood has the 83 to take the 10% for. I think 83 is our largest score of the day so far. So Jason Sell versus Eddie Vallejo. Two California kids. That's a good one.
Oh, I do, because the guy I'm playing is I know he's not standing next to me, but he's still wrong.
All right, that's good idea. I think that's a fantastic idea. I'll take a screenshot. All right, so we have Florentino versus Dean, Jason Sill versus Eddie. We got Hollywood and Jason Bond done. Hollywood, you almost had a great round. You're still in the running for the 10%, but you lost to Jason Bond 78-59. We got to say goodbye to Hollywood. Hollywood, thanks for throwing.
Hey, thanks, guys.
Bond moves forward. He'll play the winner of James.
Thanks, Ben.
Hey, thank you, Hollywood. Have a good one. We'll see you again soon.
All right, man. You too.
Jason Bond's waiting for the winner of James versus Ian. James is trying to take out both kids. It's been unprecedented throwing by James today. I mean, it's kind of like child abuse here by James. Got a 14-year-old and a 10-year-old that he's trying to take out. Although he does have probably one of the nicest manicured backyards I've ever seen.
Andrew.
I mean, it almost looks like fake grass. It's so nice.
This is Eric.
Like, I think
Did you
it's
get my
Mississippi. I'm not sure what kind of boards those are. I'm going to have to ask him. Deep South Cornhole. I like the name of that cornhole company. That's really cool.
Oh,
Again, if you
I'm
guys
sorry.
want to check out and play in some of these tournaments, all you got to do is go to the Streamholio live group. A lot of people out there, the Dirty Bags Throw tournament. We've got a bunch of other people.
Yeah, Benny. Thomas is running one later this afternoon at 5:30.
All right, here we go. Oh, what just happened there? Oh, here it is. Okay, so we got Jason Bond waiting. Logan and John Albert are neck and neck. Looks like David Dill's putting in his score. Eric is going to tell me his score. Eric, are you done?
Yeah, I killed it with a 37.
Oh man, Eric was not the best round of his life. David Dill with the 57. David?
Yes.
David Dill is going to take him out. That's kind of mean, David. I can't believe you would beat up on Eric like that after he threw so well.
Oh my gosh. Hey, look at this on the
Thanks for
camera.
coming out. That's going to get where we're going to have to say goodbye to you. David Dill, you're moving forward.
Hey, real quick.
Congratulations. You're going to be playing with John Albert with the, ooh, wait a second. John Albert with the highest round of the day. That could get him the 10%. Logan's going to have to throw 16 bags to be able to beat that. Let's see what happens here. All right.
Is Brad Wilson still on here?
Yes, sir.
Hey, this is Eric, man. Thanks for the bags, brother. They just showed
I
up.
was going to ask you, did you get them, bro?
They just came in right now.
Hell yeah, man. Throw them and see what
I got them in front of the camera.
There you go.
Yeah, man, that's awesome.
Logan, what's Logan got? Logan, are you done?
Hold on.
Yeah, I'm done. I got a 73.
Oh, there you go. You lost to John Albert. You had an 86.
Yeah, I thought.
86 for John Albert. That's going to move him forward and possibly get him the 10%.
Thanks, Ben.
John Albert, hey, thank you. I appreciate you playing, Logan. Have a good one. Great round, by the way. John Albert versus David Dill. John Albert, David Dill. Go ahead and start throwing when you're ready. We got the first ever tournament organizer to get on Scoreholio. That was David Dill way back in 2018 versus John Albert, who could have been one of the first players in a Scoreholio event, I'm sure, at Dude's Brewery in Santa Clarita. John Albert, we're ready for you. There you go. He's up and running. Let's check out this upper bracket. Eddie Vallejo's locked in. He's playing Jason Sell. Once Jason puts in his final score here, we'll see who's moving forward there. And Florentino with an 80 is going to take out Dean. Dean's going to drop to that lower bracket. Florentino, who I put all my money on, is moving forward. He'll be either playing Jason Sell or Eddie Vallejo. We got John Albert versus David Dill. We're still waiting on the James versus Ian matchup, which is separated by 2. They're going to get the prize of playing against Jason Bond, a 56-time winner of Streamholio tournaments.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
You see Ken's comment in the group chat?
No. What, like telling me to shut up or something?
No.
Oh, I thought you had to play outside.
He must have got by Ian.
Good game, Eddie.
All right, we got
yeah, good game, Jason.
Beats Jason Sells 74-67. It's
one bad round.
Gonna be a good matchup. Eddie Vallejo versus Florentino. Let's wait on that one. Hold on a second. I don't want you guys getting too cold, but go ahead and keep warming up, and we'll get you playing soon.
All right, sounds good.
Jason Sell, we're waiting. Jason, you got 2 more matches. You can go ahead and go
Give me
to
water,
work,
please.
and then we'll get you back here.
Damn it.
All right.
Dude.
Dean is waiting for the winner of the John Albert David Dill match. We got James versus Kid Wonder. They're pretty much neck and neck. And then we're holding the upper bracket a little bit so that way they don't get cold. We basically have between Florentino and Eddie, one of them will be the championships. So far, really, really good matches. So I'm going to try to see if after one of these matches, if I could show you this bracket so that way you could see all the mess that I've been talking about the whole time. I try to talk as much as possible because Don loves listening to my voice. So let's see. Don is still in here. He's turned off his mic and his camera. He doesn't want us to hear him or see him. He's like a voyeur. Don is like the Homer Simpson meme going into the bushes. His backyard. Uh-oh, David Dill. We've lost your feed, David. You got to get it back before you throw again. David Dill, you got to get your feed back before you throw again. David Dill, you got to get your feed going. Don't throw until you get your feed going. Okay, it's a beautiful day. I hear some birds chirping out there. I'm sitting here in my garage. It's dirty. My wife has been telling me to clean my garage since the lockdown came out, and I just keep making it more and more dirty. All right, so Ian is not looking good. It looks like James might take out both today. A little rude, but he's locked in with a good round. Where Ian is, Ian's going to need. Oh, Ian can still win this actually. Where'd Ian go? There he is. Oh, he's counting up his score. Let's see if he can take out. What happened? David Dill, we need you, buddy. Florentino, what you drinking? Club Ultra, that's my dad's drink. He's a big fan of that. 65, Ian, you lost by 5 to James Wilson. James takes out Kid Wonder. Took out Vince, takes out Kid Wonder. James is on fire. Let's see if he can beat the 56-time winner in Jason Bond. Jason Bond, you are up against James. Ian, thanks for coming out and playing, man. It's always a pleasure having you out here. Tell your mom we said hi too.
Yeah.
Randy, I'm not sure if you're there, but thanks for having him play.
Go to the garage and see if there's beer in the fridge.
Okay, Eddie Vallejo, Florentino. You guys are up. Florentino, Eddie Vallejo. Go ahead and
good luck, Tino. Good luck.
You too, bro.
Two California guys here. A lot of California left here.
Arizona.
We got Florentino and Eddie. They're from California. We got Jason.
No,
Sale
he's
and,
he's from Phoenix.
California.
And he's from Arizona.
Who's from Arizona?
Tino.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's originally from Compton, or not from Compton, from
LBC.
From Oakland, but he moved out to Arizona.
I thought he lived in Oakland. Yeah.
No.
How long ago did he move? 10 years ago? I'm way behind.
Probably when it got bad, which is like 7 years ago.
Bro, nobody claims Oakland said.
What, Jason Sell's having trouble with the scoreboard up there. Oh, you're not playing, so you're just looking at the scores. Smart. All right, so we got John Albert is playing against David Dill. He's locked in. We're waiting on David's. John, you had a monster score and then a decent score. What happened there, Albert?
Didn't get in the hole.
David Dill is locked with his hand in the hole.
He has the bends.
There you go. Yeah, he got the bends. There's David. Okay.
Not the other one, the Coors Light.
Looks like John Albert's going to lose this.
Go get them both.
John Albert.
Although David Dill has been having his screen stuck, so we can't really see what's going on there. We might have to have a throw. No, there he is. Hold on. You got that one in. That's like a game changer steady, I think. He's got 3 and that's 6. He's got 6 now. So if he throws that one in, that's 9. So he's got to go off the board with his next 3 in order for John. Oh, and that one goes in. That's 12. And he's on the board with that one, 13. And he doesn't put that in, but that's 14. That's going to be a 65 for David Dill. And that means that John Albert is going to get out of here. John, thanks for coming out and playing. Really appreciate it. I think you already left. Did you already leave us?
It was like deuces.
I'm here.
Okay, forget it. I'm out of here. Oh, there he is.
I'm here.
Get my ass.
Okay, so David Dill with his 55. He's locked in. John Albert, you still might win 10%, but we got to say goodbye to you. David Dill, good throw in there.
John Albert.
David Dill versus Dean. Dean versus David Dill. You guys are up.
David Dill's a machine, man.
David Dill's a good player, man. He doesn't mess around. He came to the first one time he came to Dudes and played in our blind draw. Guy was friggin' money.
Who is David Dill?
He's down in Torrance. He's one of the remember when we first made
okay, yeah.
we first made Scoreholio. It was like a Google spreadsheet. David Dill
Going live.
He drove 2 hours to see what we had going on.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, and then he started doing it out in Torrance. He runs like 2 or 3 leagues, and he's been a part of it since the get-go. He never complained about all our glitches early on. Just kept on trucking. Good
He
guy.
used to host Captain Kangaroo right before that. They got bored of that shit.
That's a fact. You know, it's he also, you know, we had a school shooting here in town, and David Dill drove all the way up here to be able to support when we ran a cornhole tournament charity for that. David Dill came up with a buddy, and they donated to the cops. So, you know, the cornhole community in general always help and support the community. David Dill's no exception, and he'll go out of his way to help people if he can. Good guy.
Remember when y'all did that, Ben? Holy.
Yeah, it was thrown together. It takes a village, though. SCB Cornhole ran by a guy named Chris out here. He really helped out. Jason Sell, John Albert, they've been nothing but help for everybody out here with the cornhole community since day one. All right, let's get back to the action. We got Eddie versus Florentino, and it's a 1-point game. That's going to show you that it's a 1 seed versus the 3 seed there. Florentino the 1, Eddie the 3.
Fuck me.
We got Jason Bond and James Wilson. James Wilson started at the very beginning of the lower bracket. He ran through Travis Frisch, then Vincent Frisch, then Ian Cripps. So not only has he beaten both of the kids, he beat one of the kids' dad. So I don't know what's going on. James is just on a meta run right now. Ian, I'm going to say goodbye to your video. I'm going to stop my
This is Ian. Thank you for letting me play.
Hey,
Good job, Ian.
Buddy. Appreciate it. We'll see you on the next one. All right. Jason Bond and James Wilson are all locked up. That's a good matchup right there. David Dill is down a little bit right now. I think he's actually a round behind. Let's see here. Oh, he did not have a good first round. David Dill with a bad first round. Very uncharacteristic of him.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
We must be getting close to the end here. Okay, Jason Bond is locked in with an Jason Bond-like round. He normally doesn't falter whenever the pressure starts to come. He's like a coal that turns into a diamond when the pressure. He decided to remain coal-like today. So James Wilson might continue his run through the lower bracket. He's throwing dimes up there right now. Oh no, he gives us a jump. He's throwing arms in the air. He's cussing. He's not happy about the last throw. He looks like me on the cornhole field. Okay, he's going to take a deep breath, compose himself.
But that's throw 1 in round 1.
Ah.
Oh,
Okay,
fuck.
here we go. James is still disgusted by that last throw. He just can't even compose himself. All right, he's going to flip the bag a couple times, get himself back together. He lines this one up. He's in the deep south cornhole boards, top left corner. Puts the first one on the back right, but now he's got an alleyway. He's got to throw it down Broadway. Throws the first one down Broadway, no problem. He's going to try to drag that white baggie back in. Oh, he's off to the left again. He goes for the air mail and he clogs the hole.
Yeah.
4 on. He's got 3.
Hey, he's got a nice backyard.
13. He's got a beautiful manicured backyard.
Yeah, look at that.
James, are you a landscaper by trade?
What's that?
Something.
He doesn't want to talk to us.
No way he does, because his yard would look like my backyard.
All right, Jason Bond is looking at that game going, oh my God, I think I escaped.
I don't know how.
Jason Bond dodged the
Good game, Tino.
You too, brother.
bullet on that one. James,
How'd you do?
you played great all
70.
day, James, but you lost by
okay.
5 to Jason Bond. Jason Bond's going to move forward miraculously by the skin of his teeth.
I had a bad third round, man. Hurt me.
James Wilson
Hey,
may
we're
have
not
lost
machines,
this
bro.
round, but he did win the day by
Right?
beating up on a bunch of kids.
All right,
Now,
Mr. Bond. Good
Florentino,
luck.
congratulations to Florentino with the 78
Good
over Eddie
luck, man.
Vallejo's 70. Eddie Vallejo is going to drop down to that lower bracket. Florentino is going to move into the championships. He's going to have to be doubled up in order to lose. We got Jason Bond versus Jason Sell. I have a feeling I'm going to put all my money on Jason. We got David.
All of it?
All of my money on Jason. Everything.
Shit.
My
Okay.
entire house and my fortune, which is not very much. With Jason Bond versus Jason Sell, so I'm almost guaranteed to win.
Almost.
50% chance you'll win.
Yeah.
I'm going on that.
All right, so Florentino's going to be sitting for a while. Let's see how many ultras he can slam down while he waits.
Yeah. Hey, the more I put down, the better I get.
There you go. I like it. Dean is locked in with a monster score. I do not think that David Dill is going to be able to catch him. David Dill did not have a good first round unless he 57. David Dill, we're going to have to say goodbye to you. I hope you had a good time, though.
No.
David Dill is out. Dean moves forward with the monster round. He wins 73-57. He's going to be playing one of the Jasons. David Dill, thanks for coming out, man. Really appreciate it.
No problem.
Hey, have a good one.
Thank you.
Well, with that, we're going to say goodbye to David Dill. If I can turn off his video. I think I want to turn off David Dill. There he goes. Okay, so we're getting down to the nitty gritty here. We got Florentino, Dean, Jason Bond, Jason Sell, and Eddie Vallejo left. Eddie Vallejo's we're going to be waiting for a while. Dean is waiting for the winner of one of the Jasons. Jason Sell's done with his first round. He had a really good round. Jason Bond is going to have to start stepping it up. You can see Jason Sell on the top left. You can see Jason Bond on the bottom right. They're about as far away from each other on the screen as you can get. You lost Dean, but that's okay. Dean's not playing right now. We don't need him. He's probably checking out the action. Let's take a look at what Jason Sell's doing. He's got two bags on to his left. He's going to have to throw this on a little right. He's got a Viper off the back. That's not going to help him. Throws his last two straight down Broadway. He's got two on the board. Looks like he must have 4 in the hole. So 4 in the hole times 3, that's 12. Plus 2 is 14. Looks like it's 14. So Jason Bond might have dodged a bullet there. Let's take a look at Jason Bond. He's got 2 on the backside. He's got a nice little dam to throw those bags up against it, and he puts that one on the back left corner. Looks like it's draggable. I think he's playing Vipers. Oh, goes down the middle. He's got to see if he can drag some of these bags in. Can he bring one of them back? He throws the airmail and piles up. We got a pillow fight on the back. All right, Jason Bond is gonna rue the day that he tried to throw that airmail and it bounced off the back. He really needed that one to go in.
Freaking pillow fight. What?
Okay, he's still in this thing. Jason's throwing dimes. He's looking good up in the top. Top left versus bottom middle. That's what you're looking for. I can actually, let me stop some of these other ones and let's make them big here, huh?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's only get them on here since we don't need everybody else. And I'll get my ugly dog out of here too.
No.
There we go. Now we got Jason Sell versus Jason Bond. This is in the lower bracket. The winner of this will play Dean. As you can see, they're almost all locked up. Doesn't get much more exciting than this. Well, unless they're playing live against each other, because that'd be exciting. But it's about as exciting as it can get in the environment that we're in.
Thank you.
Jason Bond throwing well.
Yeah.
Jason Sell throwing well. It's a Jason squared competition. We got Bond has won a couple of these. Jason Sell, have you won one of these yet?
No, multiple third place.
Multiple third place.
That's
Asshole keeps knocking me into second and third.
Yeah, those guys can throw.
Is that the person that brings the medals
We
up
got
to the people on the podium?
Jason Sell going to be throwing his last round. Oh, Jason Bond goes right over the hole, but how did he get that Viper to stay on? He must have some humidity up there. Got 4 on, 4 in. That's 14, 18. or no,
Yeah,
12, 16. That's 16.
16.
He's going to be heading. Oh, Jason Snell goes off the back. That could really help out Jason Bond. Now he's got it locked in. Now he's got it going for it. They're both throwing Vipers. Both throwing Vipers. That means that they both have to try to keep the bag on the board or hit that hole, because otherwise they'll slide past. One of the fastest bags in the game. Jason throwing one. He's got 2 on. He's got 1 off the back. Everything else seems to be in the hole. Oh no!
Off the back.
It does a push. Pushes 1 off. He's got 2 on. He's got 3 in, 4 in, 4 in, 2 on. That's going to be a 14. That's going to give him a 60, 70 for the round. That's not a bad round. Jason's on, got 1 on, 3 in. He's trying to catch Jason. Oh, he puts that one on the edge. It looks like Jason throws better when he's got his arm over the board. Jason Bond. When he's got his arm on the outside, he doesn't throw as well. But he isn't throwing bad, I'll tell you that much. Oh, and he puts that last one on the board and not the hole. That's going to be 5, 15 plus 3 is 18. He's going to be 2 shy of Jason Sell. Looks like Jason Sell is going to win that one by 2.
Survived?
Yeah.
Oh,
Jason
so
Sell is going to win this thing 70 to 68. Jason Bond, thank you for playing. I'm going to go ahead and show everybody the screen so that way you guys can see what this bracket's been about this entire time. Man. We can, as you can see, we started up here in the upper bracket. Florentino is sitting there waiting in the championship spot. He's going to have to be double dipped. Then if you look at the rest of the lower bracket, that's where we're at now. Jason Sell is going to play Dean after taking down Jason Bond. One of the interesting ones is James Wilson takes down Travis Frisch, takes down Vincent Frisch, then Ian Cripps. Vince and Ian are our kid wonders that really play well.
Hey, Ben, am I good to start?
We're now playing Jason Sell versus Dean. Dean, let me pull you up. Dean, can you turn your camera back on for us? And Jason Bond, thank you for playing. I'm going to stop your video.
Hey, Ben, it's those.
Thanks, Jason. Have a good one. Dean, can you put your video back on for us? Hold on, Jason. There we go. Now we got our 2 players.
Yeah, Bo.
Hey, Ben, it says that you disabled my camera.
I know. I just said that way where we only have the 2 people playing right now.
Okay.
So that way everybody can check it out. Here we go.
Yeah,
so the winner of this match will play Eddie Vallejo and be guaranteed a 3rd place spot or higher, a place on the podium and the money. Jason Sell versus Dean. The loser of this one is going to be out of the money. So this is a big, important game. Jason has decided to not throw the bag in the hole. Very bold strategy. Decided to throw all his bags off the back.
Blocked myself.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, I'm going to piss myself.
You like that one, huh, Brad?
Oh, Jesus. That one and the pillow fight one has been the best ones yet.
Doesn't help putting your own blocker.
Yeah. Blocker.
Pillow fight bag. What the fuck kind of shit is that?
All right. Well, it looks like this is the social league all of a sudden. I don't know what happened here. These are supposed
it happened that I started drinking at 9 o'clock this morning.
There you go.
Standard time.
Keep drinking.
Dean might have been sitting a little longer, but it looks like both of them decided. I think it could be the
right.
It's not that far off here. This is a good matchup, actually. So they're both done with round 1. Dean's got a slight lead. Both playing indoors. It's funny, both of our people waiting, Eddie and Florentino, are playing outdoors. So after this, it'll be a half and half indoor, half outdoor. We're playing against Eddie Vallejo. Jason,
which Tino usually plays inside with that freaking sonic boom he's got.
Yeah, I know. He normally plays down the hallway. Oh, Jason.
Yeah, everybody said I couldn't play outside, so I had to show him I could play outside too.
Jason took that bag to come
you know
back
what my daddy
right
used to tell me, Tino? It ain't
that?
bragging if you can do it. That's what my daddy used to tell me, Tino. It ain't bragging if you can do it.
That's it.
Oh, there we go.
Yes, sir. You've been showing out, son.
See that? Dean's got his scope on his hole, so he's just lining them up and shooting them in here. Those some deer hunting boards. It looks like
I like those boards.
It looks like it's got some elk on the front of that thing. Jason is gonna have to play some catch up here. Dean is Dean, what did you just throw? A 22? Woo.
Oh.
I can't do that math either. What is that? 737?
37.
Yeah.
Hey,
All right, 37-26. Sorry. We'll say both your scores since we said one of them. All right, we'll try to keep the scores at a minimum here now that we've said them. Both are done with round 2. They're both picking up their bags and they're heading back over for the next frame. Jason forgot to put the round up, but we'll let you know that it was round 2.
Hey, when
Jason's got a nice setup there and a good tape measure. Dean verified his before the tournament. Looks like he's got his, is that a trailer or an RV, Brad? I think that's a trailer, huh?
Shit, I can't see. I'm 50 years old almost.
Oh, look at this, Dean. Oh, right when Dean was starting to falter, Jason decides to go off. He's taking a walk back. He's trying to clear his head. He's going to have to start straightening that bag out. And
There it is.
Okay, there we go. He's getting back into action. Throws his next two in. See, he just needed a little walk in the park, clear his head, come back in and start throwing. Oh, Dean off the back, and he almost took a bag with it. Luckily, he was able to keep those two out. I don't know what kind of bags Dean's throwing. It looks like a game changer and something else. Is that a mother shucker? I don't know what that is.
Dean, what are you throwing?
Bag? What's that other bag you got there, Dean?
So my brother-in-law is named Fat Boy Boards from Lansing, Michigan. He made them.
Oh, nice. I like it. Those are Scoreholio approved bags.
Right? We don't give a fuck about ACL.
Hey there, Brad. We don't need
Oh,
to
sorry. This is on YouTube.
Things.
My bad.
Come on now.
We can
like all national brands. Anything that gets the players out there playing is a good thing.
Absolutely. I'm sorry.
So come on now. All right, here we go. We got Dean and Jason in their last round, and Jason is really. I don't know if Jason needs to throw well or have Dean play bad. I think he needs a combination of both.
That's exactly what he needs.
Yeah, if he's going to be able to come back in, then he's going to have to throw well. So now we got Dean throwing not bad. He's throwing actually excellent. So I don't know.
Oh, good first bag.
Yeah, he's got those game changers. Those things will slide right in.
Oh, look at him drag them both.
Oh, look at this. He's going to go for a perfect round. And he does.
There he is.
Ooh, nice throw, Dean. See, he shows off the bags and then he throws them in the hole.
Holy
All
shit.
she wrote for Jason Sell, who normally gets a third place. Very uncharacteristic fourth place for Jason Sell.
Damn. He's going to be the one that brings the medals up to the podium.
Yes, exactly. He's going to be our
Bumper.
Yes, we need him to get on his bikini. Bring the. Oh, look at that! He almost dragged it in. If he's going to go out, he's going to go out in style. I like that.
It wouldn't have mattered.
It wouldn't have mattered, but it looked good.
John Bon Jovi, Blaze of Glory.
Okay, that means that we're going to have to say goodbye to Jason, but he played really well today, Jason. Except for that last round. It was the first round of the last round. First frame of the last round that got you.
Come on, Jason.
You threw that.
I threw a blocker on myself at the bottom of the board and got an 8.
That'll do it. That's going to move Jason Still out of this tournament. We got to say goodbye to Jason. Thank you, Jason. One of my better friends out there. Great cornhole player. Appreciate it, Jason. Have fun selling hardware. That means we got Dean versus Eddie Vallejo. Eddie, I'm going to ask you to turn your camera back on, Eddie.
Okay.
We got Dean versus Eddie. And I'll go ahead and show you my screen here. That way you guys can see. We got Dean versus Eddie, and they will play the winner. We'll play Florentino in the finals. Dean versus Eddie. Here we go.
Wait.
All right. This is Ben with Streamholio. I got Brad Wilson here. We're doing a little play-by-play. We had Don. Don's still around, but I haven't heard from him lately.
Good luck, Eddie.
I'm here. I'm watching.
Too many screwdrivers.
I only had one big one, but I got it's 11:30 over here. I gotta stop.
So we live, Ben?
There we go. We're live. Eddie Vallejo. We got Eddie Vallejo from California versus Dean Michigan, one outside, one inside. Although Eddie, like it's a perfect day out there. He's got those squad boards. That's some of our best players in California up in the Fresno area. They play for the DPL, the Dog Pound League, ran by Bobby Tovar. He's been doing this for years up there.
Yeah.
Central Valley guys. Dean, I'm not sure who he plays with, but he's got some Scoreholio approved bags. So you gotta appreciate that. You know, if you want to get your bags approved by Scoreholio, just make them.
Look at that drag.
Look at that. Eddie Vallejo with the throw.
Bro, just struck 3 of them.
All right, Eddie Vallejo with a great drag. You know, I played against Eddie in the DPL, the Dog Pound League has a king and queen tournament where it's a winner take all here in California. I got stuck in Eddie's pool, and I think Eddie threw like 16 airmails in a row to beat me. 21 to 2. I did score a point or two, so I was very proud of myself.
That's not bad.
Maybe I didn't score a point. Maybe I just am imagining that.
Maybe you just dreamed that.
Yeah.
Nice round, Eddie.
It sounds good in the story, though.
All right, so we got Dean.
Strong work, Eddie.
Eddie, you can't see his scoreboard, but if you want to see it, you can go to scoreholio.com. Scoreholio app. And
everybody.
We can see it on our end as the admin, so we know what's going on. And you really just have to multiply 8 by 3, and you got it. Whenever you're throwing all the bags in the hole, it's pretty easy to keep the score. So we got Dean. He's not too far off. He's gonna have to. Oh, he does push all 3 in. Oh,
he has made 24.
He has made 24, and he's gonna get that one. It looks like he only has 1 bag off the back. Can he get that last one in? And it does go in. So he's gonna get 1 off, but. Don't worry. Let's see what Eddie's going. Is Eddie going to start throwing more airmails here? He doesn't need to drag that bag back in. I think he could throw a fast slide bag, try to get that back. No, he may have to do another drag. He's going to grab his bag, step on the other side of the board. He's going to show us if he can get that bag to come back. Maybe a airmail drag, or he's got 4 bags. I would just keep sliding. Oh, goes off the back. That's not
go for the points.
There he goes. He gets him to fall. A nice hard bag on the front, slides it in, gets him all to slide. Oh, he goes off the back with that. What is that? A vapor bag? I haven't seen one of those in a while. It's also an ultra bag that they used to make. All right, so he's got 1 off the back. He's got 6 in the hole and 1 on the board. That's 19. 19 plus. That's a good round he's got going on. If you want to take a look at the score, we're seeing it live here on our end because we are on the Scoreholio app. You click on the tournaments tab, go to Rise and Shine tournament. As long as you click on that top right and change your distance to all, you'll be able to see everything that's going on in the country right now. Got quite a few Streamholio tournaments. I know the Ghost tournaments over with Bobby Fink. If you go to Ghost Cornhole on Facebook, he runs a lot of his tournaments through Scoreholio as well. Bobby Fink, you know, the very big innovator in these virtual tournaments. He came up with the format back in 2019 to have people be able to play and live stream their matches on Facebook. You know, very big innovator. Him and Ron Stokes kind of are what made Scoreholio Live come together. You know, put these type of things together on Zoom. It's been fun. You know, just a way for everybody to get together while we're all stuck in quarantine. I hope everybody's being safe out there. But let's get back to this action. Dean takes a slight lead, but he's down with round 3. And, wow, that first bag's going to go off for him. Eddie's going to try to drag this bag back with one of these next 2 bags. And he does. Nope, that bag's still sticking there. It's on the stick side. It's not on the slick, so it's not coming back yet. And there it goes. It comes back, but he did go back past with the next one. And he's in. Okay, so he's got 5 in, 3 on for an 18. That's going to put him above Dean. They're really close, though. They're very, very close. Let's see what Dean's got going on here. He's got 2 on the left. All right. And he throws his last one in the hole. That's going to end him for round 4. And then we'll be able to see what Eddie does. If we can get everybody that's on here, Don and Brad, let's not tell them what the score of Dean is. Dean's going to be locked in. We got Eddie playing his last round. Let's see if Eddie can take it. Dean, I'll let you know Eddie's score since you're done. And there we go. So we got Dean locked in. Eddie is at a 62. He's got his first bag in, second bag off. 62. You guys can see clear as day what Dean's got. So that's an easy one. I've been counting up Eddie's with him the whole time as the admin over here. And it looks like he's got his first 2 in and 2 off. So that's good. He's looking at an 8 right now. So that if he gets 6 more, let's see here. So he's got 8. Got Dean in with the 7. Oh, that's not a good bag. That's not a good bag. It's
No, it was not.
He's going to have to get around it, and he does. Great bag to get around. He puts this one in, and that's going to be all she wrote for Dean. Yeah, good throwing by Eddie. And that's going to put Eddie ahead of Dean. Dean in third place. Played well all day. Ran through the upper bracket until he lost. Until he lost to Florentino. So that means that Dean we're going to have to say goodbye to you, Dean. You played well, but that's a third place finish. Puts you in the money, puts you on the podium. Congratulations for that. And with that, we're going to put in, Eddie's going to put in his final score, which is a 78. And that means that he beat Dean by 2. Eddie's going to be moving forward to play Florentino in the finals. Good playing, Dean.
Good game, buddy.
Hey, Eddie.
Yes, sir.
Can you get your scoreboard in your screen this time so that way for the championships everybody can kind of see it? So maybe tilt your live feed down and kind of put your camera on the edge.
Yeah, I got another tripod.
Oh,
Florentino, I'm going to ask you for your video back.
So Eddie's playing Tino from Compton?
Yeah. We got Eddie versus Tino. What part of Arizona did Tino go to? Eddie, let's get Florentino. Can you get your camera feed back? I'm going to ask you to get your camera back on here. That way we can watch his finals. That looks good. Hey, look at that. Eddie gets his camera out. He gets it all set up like immediately. Like, that was very quick, Eddie. All right, while they're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, show you guys what we got working with here. This is.
Can you see it though, Ben?
What's that? Yeah, that's perfect, Eddie.
Can you see the screen?
Yeah,
okay.
You're good. All right, so we got Eddie versus Florentino, 2 guys playing outdoors. They're both back now. We can see yours, Florentino. That's perfect. We got, if you look, everybody, Eddie was the one that dropped into the lower bracket, so he's going to have to beat Florentino twice. Florentino has ran through. He was the #1 seed coming out of the seeding brackets, and he's going to be playing Eddie. We're going to head back to the action. I'm going to take myself out of here. You guys don't need to see my ugly mug. Let's get me off here. And let's get
good luck, Tino. Good luck, buddy.
All right, there we go.
Good
You
luck,
guys
Dale.
ready?
Yeah.
Yep, good luck.
Oh, look at this. We got sportsmanship now. Let's see what happens after the match. Here we go. They're both going to step back. Looks like we're going to get them throwing at the same time. We got Eddie Vallejo versus Florentino. We've got 4 frames to decide the winner. Unless Eddie wins, then we'll have to go back to another match because Florentino's got to be double dipped. It's like they're playing a mirror image of each other. Both of them throw the first one on, second one in. Oh, Tino almost gets a roll bag to go in, but it ends up on the back side. That roll bag is very popular now. People are able to throw that bag with a front tilt, hit the bag in front of them, and get it to roll over. Now, great bag when you're playing live. I don't know if you want to use that strategy when you're playing against yourself. You kind of just want to push them all in. Let's see if Florentino can do that. He's got 2 up on the edge. Can he get that back to push? And he does it. He gets it to go in the edge, but he didn't get 2 to go in. That's going to be 4 on the deck. 4 in, 4 on the deck. That's going to be a 16. It's a good first round. Let's take a look at Eddie. Eddie almost matches that. He's got 5 in and 3 on, so he's going to get an 18. That's going to put it 16. Oh, 15? Oh, I can't count. That's a 15. Eddie, what did Eddie get here? Eddie, I can't see. I think he got an 18.
18, yes, sir.
So we got it 15, 18. We're just going to go ahead and say the scores round by round here. But Eddie's off to a good start. Florentino in the second round is not messing around. He's like, okay, the first round, I had a couple jitters. I've been sitting for an hour and a half drinking Michelob Ultras. Now it's time to get lights out again. Focus on the game. And that's exactly what he does. Starts throwing it right down Broadway. Eddie's lining up for a second round. And he starts off where he ended up from his first round, right down the middle. And Florentino has a chance to go for a perfect round. Oh, and he goes off to the his left, our right. Eddie up. He's just throwing straight down Broadway. I mean, it's just picture perfect. It's a beautiful day out in California. Let's just step outside, throw some bags, and throw it down the hole. It's almost exactly opposite what we saw in the social tournament yesterday. Much more bags flying everywhere.
Oh, it was 22 and 15.
22, so you're 37.
37?
Yeah. Yeah, we got Eddie threw one bag off the front. That's gonna, he hasn't done that all day. He does come up short with one. Every other bag in. So 22, 24 minus 3. Is that 21, Eddie?
3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21.
All right. So that's going to be a 30, 41. He's going to be up by 4 on Florentino. He's got a 4-point lead on Florentino. He's got 41 to 37. We're heading into the third round here, and Florentino's throwing well. Eddie's going to have to get up there and do what he's been doing all day if he's going to be able to take out Florentino. Eddie's been playing well. We got first place here. He's going to win 40% of the pot. 80% it goes to the pot, 40% to the winner, 30% for second place. We have John Albert with the most points per round, so he's going to win 10% of the pot. And we had Dean in third place, so he's going to win 20% of the pot. So we got some good prize money here. We had 22, a field of 22 at $10. Everybody paying 10. Brad Wilson decided to donate more money to the pot, as usual. And we're in the finals. There we go. Let's see what Florentino has. Florentino's going to score up his last round. I don't know what it was, but okay, well, we got to go to the store and buy milk, my daughter just said. Florentino with the 55. Oh, look at Eddie. Eddie's got a pillow fight going for sure. You're going to have to start dragging some bags. He's going to get creative on this last round. Oh, does he get them all to go in? No, look at that. 4 stuck in the hole. He's going to get it aggressive. The one off the back. He's going to have to get some of these to fall. Steps out wide. He's going to try to take a better angle at it. Oh, no, he's throwing like me. Throws his second one off the back. But he gets that last one airmail. I've seen that before. He's done that to me in live tournament once before. But 2 off the back. He's got 4 in the hole. 4 in the hole. 1 on the board. 5 in the hole. 1 on the board.
16.
Yeah, 16. That's going to give him a 56. So it's a 1-point game going into the 4th round. 1-point game, 55 to 56. Florentino's finishing up his 4th round. Let's see what happens here. Can Eddie stay hot and force a second double dip championship? I think he can do it. I mean, he's playing well. And we got Florentino. He's going to be putting in a score.
18 and 55 is what?
So that's 63, 73.
73 there.
And 73 locked in. Let's take a look at what Eddie's got going on. He decides not to stack them all around the hole this round. Just throw them straight in. Much better strategy. Let's see what Eddie does. He's got 3 in the hole, 1 on. He was up by 1. So if he can match Florentino's round, he's going to force that second. Oh, no. I think he's still okay, though. I think if he gets these next 3 in, he's going to be fine. Looks like at this. He's just so calm. He's been in championships before. Got no nerves. It's just he gets that last one to come off the edge. That's going to be a 5, 15, 18.
18.
So that's a 74.
3, 6, 9, 12.
18, right?
18.
Yeah, 74. That means that Eddie takes out Florentino by 1. 74-73. That's going to force a second championship game, a double dip. Woo!
Good job, Theo.
Good job, buddy.
So Eddie
One
versus
more, fuck.
Florentino. One more. Your scoreboard should click over and right about now, and you should have zeros. Florentino, did it go to 0 for you?
Not yet.
You know what? It might not. I don't know. We've never had a double dip before.
Okay, there it goes. There it goes.
Oh, there we go. We did get it. Okay, there we go. Scoreholio Live. We got live scoring. If you go to streamholio.com, Streamholio, your organizer will give you a code.
Good luck, Tino. One more time, buddy. Let's do it.
All right, look at that. Some more pleasantries before the round. These guys have actually played quite a bit of cornhole together. So, oh, look at that. Florentino's trying to drag that Widow back. Is it a Widow, or I think he's actually throwing Vipers, maybe. I don't know what, it looks like Eddie's got slide rights.
Old slide rights.
Oh, yeah, old slide rights. That means that they're broken in.
Yeah, some of the first ones, about 3 years old.
Yeah, he was throwing the red bags second and the yellow bags first. He decides to change that up in the championship round. Very interesting strategy. I mean, the way he was doing it got him to win the first game. Decides to change it up for the second game, and it's not working out bad. It's still fine. He can get this last yellow bag all, and he does. Great bag. So that's going to be 6 in.
20.
Yep, so he got a 20, and Florentino got a 20. So we're locked up at 20s after round 1. These two are basically neck and neck the entire time. And, you know, if we look back at it, the game to decide it to get into the championship that Florentino won, he won 78-70. And then in the championship game, the first round, it was 74-73. So these guys have been separated by only 9 points in the entire bracket when they face off against each other.
Wow.
And it's locked up at 20-20 here. Both of them play at a pretty good clip. I think Florentino seems to walk with a little bit more gusto in a step when he gets back to the other side. So he's slightly ahead of Eddie when it comes to what you're looking at. And then Florentino's going to have to try to drag these bags in or push them in. I would think he'd go with a push here, and he does aggressive push, and he gets all 3 to go in. Great bag by Florentino. Eddie doesn't need to push anything because he just keeps throwing it straight in. Oh, and right when I say that, it's an announcer's curse. The announcer's curse. It's like right when an announcer tells you that a kicker's never missed a field goal in the 4th quarter with 35 seconds left, and then he shanks it right. I consider myself on par with Joe Buck here, because you know what? I don't like Joe Buck. I think he's a horrible announcer. So therefore, I'm probably right on par with him. Nonetheless, we got Florentino with a 42, which he had a 22 in the last round. I think that Eddie had a 22 as well. Am I right, Eddie?
Yeah, I did. No, the right here was 19.
Oh, 19. Oh, that means that Florentino's going to be by 3 going into round 3. We got some honesty there. Eddie could have taken advantage of my horrible mathematics, but he doesn't. He stays right and very trustworthy. He's got a 39. Florentino's got a 42. Florentino's almost done with this 3rd round. And we'll have to wait and see what Eddie does. Eddie takes his 8 bags. He walks to the other side. Looks very confident. I think that even though he's down by 3, I think he feels like he can win this thing still. And he might be able to. The way Florentino got this going on. Oh, he can't get the bag to drag back in. Good round, but not great round. I think that he'll have to really step it up in the 4th round here. That's Florentino's 3rd round. What did you get there, Florentino? 18 or no? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that was right. That's a good round. Let's see. Eddie's got 2 on the side. He's going to have to get this in here. And he does. He's throwing that stick side down. Not going slick. I feel like he's got more accuracy with that stick. So he's just going to kind of keep trying to pull that yellow bag back if he can. Oh, he can't. Let's see if he can drag this bag in. He might have to go airmail here. He's gonna have to get aggressive, and he does, and it falls. Great bag. Okay.
20.
Florentino on his last round.
Wow.
And he's throwing dimes. He was just lights out.
Lights out.
Yeah, he's trying to go after John Alber's score. See if he can take it out. I don't
No
think.
doubt.
No, thanks for the confidence, guys.
Yeah, don't worry, Eddie. You're right there, man. It's a 1-point game.
Yeah.
It's a 1-point game. And Florentino's going to try to make it so there's nothing. Oh, there is a way for Eddie to win this now.
Oh, sorry here.
All right, that's it for Florentino. The door is slightly open for Eddie. Slightly. Ever so. Can we get a tie in the finals? That would be exciting. Okay, Eddie's on the board. He throws the first one in.
Fucking awful.
A lot more of that. Uh-oh. It held it tight. 82. Good throwing, Florentino.
Thank you, sir.
All right, Eddie's throwing his last round now. He's got his first 4 bags in. He's going to grab his yellow bags, head to the other side. Let's see if he can throw these 4 bags in. If he does, ooh, it's all up to these 4 bags.
Come on, kid.
It takes about 2 hours. Oh, no, he puts it early. He's going to have to push that in. Can he get the push? He does get a push. Oh, but it went past. I think that's all she wrote. He needed all of them, and he's only going to get 6 of 8, unless he could drag that one in too. It doesn't go in. He gave it. Stop on the ground. Do a little dance, Eddie. Get that thing to come back.
No, it's sitting on the bag, but I'm gonna push it away.
Yeah, go ahead. Go to rake them. Yeah, rake them.
Here, hold on.
Hey, dude, it's good. Pick it up. It's good.
Yeah, go ahead and rake it. Rake it, and we'll see. All right, and it's stuck.
Go.
It's that sticky side. Keep
raking,
Eddie. Keep raking. No, 6 times 3. There you go. So we got 6 times 3.
So that was a 20 spot.
18 plus 1 is 19. And that's going to be a 78. 78 for Eddie. Florentino with an 82.
79.
Florentino with the win. Congratulations, Florentino. The number 1 seed.
Good job, Tino.
Good job, buddy.
Good job, Eddie.
Thank you, sir.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys. Oh, you know what? Hey, guys, Eddie, Florentino, do me a favor. Go ahead and hold your scoreboards up or your boards up. I'm going to do a screenshot.
Hell yeah.
Hold your board up in your bag. If we had Dean here, I would do it for Dean too, but we don't. So Florentino, hold your board up in front of your thing. Let me do a screenshot here. Right.
Let me set this up back again.
Oh, wait, Florentino, we got a red box. There we go. Now we got him back. Oh, look at those golden
I was
state
like,
points.
red box.
There we go. All right, let me make this thing full screen. Oh, wait, exit full screen. Let me hit this. 1 second, guys. I've got you here. 1 second. Full screen. Get these as big as possible. There we go. New. All right. We got you guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Great job, guys. All right. This has been with Scoreholio. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys our championship screen. We had Eddie Vallejo coming in second, Florentino in first, and Dean in third. Look at that. We got Ray up on there.
Yeah.
Woo, woo.
All right, there
And
you
we
go.
got
This has
Ray.
been with Scoreholio. Thank you guys for coming out here and watching us play. Florentino, congratulations on your win.
Thank you, sir.
Have a good day. Exactly 2 hours on the dot. Amazing. Have a good one, guys.
Yeah,
Take it easy,
2
guys.
hours.
Good job, Eddie.
Have a good one.
Good job, Tino. Thank you, sir.